Hello everyone and welcome back to Ballers Take Flight. On this episode we will be going over the list of the tallest NBA players in history. Make sure to stay till the end of this video to find out which NBA player made it to the list. If you're new to this channel or if you haven't done so yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button and smash the like button. While the average NBA fan loves to see high-flying dunks, crossovers galore, and a whole lot of three-pointers, we can also agree that fans love watching the tall guys. But many of the tallest players in NBA history were far from just novelty acts. They were legitimately good. In the NBA, we commonly see players over 7 feet, and the top 10 tallest NBA players ever measure 224 centimeters and above. Basketball players have the reputation of being tall. According to some reliable surveys, the average height of basketball players is around 6 feet 7 inches. This was true in the case of the NBA players between 1985 and 2006. We have seen some of the shortest basketball players turn out to be some of the greatest NBA players of all time. But even though height has nothing to do with dunking skills, it definitely gives the player an edge. So let's take a look at the countdown of the top 10 tallest NBA players of 2020. Let's start with Yorgé Morishán, 7 foot 7 inches. At the top position on the list, it's Yorgé Morishán, also called Gitza, Big Gitza, or just George. With a height of 7'7", though some sources also record his height at 7 foot 8 inches, this Romanian man is also the tallest living person in his country of Romania. He is also one of the all-time tallest athletes in sporting history. This retired basketball player was drafted in the NBA by the Washington Bullets in the year 1993, 2 years after beginning his basketball career. Shortly after Bull's time in Washington, the Bullets picked up Yorgé Morishán. Unlike Bull, however, Morishán was legitimately pretty good. By his third NBA season, the Romanian native averaged 14.5 points, 9.6 boards, and 2.3 blocks per game while shooting 58.4% from the floor. He actually led the NBA in field goal percentage 2 years in a row, while making 60.4% of his shots the following season. He played in the NBA till 2000, and then played in France before joining the Maryland Nighthawks of the ABA, where he retired in 2006. He also earned the title of NBA Most Improved Player in 1996. At number 2, Manute Bol, at 7 foot 6.75 inches. Sudan-born American player Manute Bol has a height of precisely 7 foot 6.75 inches according to the Guinness Book of World Records. He technically misses the top spot by just 0.25 inches. He is currently the second tallest NBA player in NBA history. His name, Manute, literally means special blessing, and he got this name for being the son of a Dinka tribal elder. During his career from 1985 to 1996, he played for 4 different NBA teams. They were the Washington Bullets, the Golden State Warriors, Philadelphia 76ers, and Miami Heat. The specialty of his playing style was that he secured a high number of blocks rather than scored points, and became the only NBA player to do so. In fact, he ranks second in terms of blocked shots per game, and 15th on the career blocks list. Over the course of his tenure, Bol logged an impressive 3.3 blocks per game and an insane 6.4 blocks per 36 minutes, but didn't do a whole lot else. Next up, only down by 0.75 inches, Slavko Vranić at 7 foot 6 inches. While several sources confirmed that he grew in height, he now stands exactly at 7 foot 6 inches. This stat makes him stand at the 3rd rank, tied with 2 other players of the same height. After his 1 season of NBA, he played only 1 game with the Portland Trail Blazers during the 2003-2004 campaign. He then joined the Iranian Super League and since then became a part of that league. At number 4, with the same height, Shawn Bradley, 7 foot 6 inches. This 7'6" tall, retired basketball player has dual citizenship as an American and a German. He was born and brought up in Germany, and his career earned him American citizenship. He played as a center for some of the most well-known teams. For example, the Philadelphia 76ers, the New Jersey Nets, and the Dallas Mavericks during his career from 1993 to 2005. Nicknamed as the Enormous Mormon, the Stormin' Mormon, Bradley earned himself several awards and accolades during his long and successful career in the NBA. You would be hard-pressed to find an NBA player who has been posterized more than Bradley. So much so that there are YouTube highlight reels dedicated to guys throwing down on Bradley. He actually found somewhat of a home in Dallas, residing there for the last 8.5 seasons of his playing tenure. The Germany native averaged double figures in scoring just 4 times in his career and paced the league in blocks once when he tallied 3.4 blocks per game during the 1996-97 campaign. Of course, Bradley also had a role in Space Jam, so he had that going for him. At number 5, it's Yao Ming, 7 foot 6 inches. Yao Ming is one of the tallest NBA players in the world. This retired professional basketball player is also the tallest NBA player to dunk from China. During his early days, he was counted among the tallest basketball players in high school around the globe. His career lasted from 1997 to 2011. Ming played for the Shanghai Sharks from 1997 to 2002 and was then drafted for the NBA. Yao made 8 all-star teams and actually had a smooth offensive game, possessing a reliable jumper and a very smooth stroke from the free throw line. He was a lifetime 83.3% free throw shooter. The China native, who became a global ambassador for the NBA, was able to play in 80 games each of his first 3 seasons before giving ways to injury. Ming established himself as a distinguished basketball player during his time on the court and won several awards. He is the tallest basketball player to be inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame for his performance. He owns career averages of 19 points, 9.2 rebounds, and 1.9 blocks per game. Up next for number 6, it's Sim Bhullar at 7 foot 5 inches. Tying with Podkolzin and Nevitt, Sim Bhullar is a Canadian player of Indian descent. In fact, he is the first NBA player of Indian descent and is noted as one of the tallest NBA players, with 7 foot 5 inches. His youth career began in high school. He went undrafted in the 2014 NBA draft and joined the Sacramento Kings in the same year. Reno Bighorns acquired him as an affiliate player after he got waived by the team. In 2015, he signed a 10-day contract with the Kings again and played for the final 16.1 seconds of the match. While doing so, he became the first player of Indian descent to play in the NBA. At number 7, with the same height, Chuck Nevitt, 7 foot 5 inches. Retired American basketball player Charles Goodrich Nevitt also has a height of 7 foot 5 inches. Throughout his career of 9 years, from 1983, he played the center position in the NBA. Nevitt is noted as one of the tallest NBA players. He represented several big names and some of the oldest NBA teams, including the Los Angeles Lakers, Chicago Bulls, and others. During his days, he wore the jersey number 52, playing in just 155 games during his long career and averaging 5.3 minutes per game. He appeared for a total of 826 minutes. That sums up less than 18 full NBA matches. Interestingly, though, he is the tallest player in the NBA to win a championship. Up next, we have Pavel Podkolzin at 7 foot 5 inches. Russian basketball player Pavel Nikolaevich Podkolzin, who formerly played in the NBA and the NBA Development League, is at the 8th place on the list. After his initial draft in 2004, the Dallas Mavericks drafted him during the 2005 NBA draft. As of 2018, he weighs 305 pounds. Despite his remarkable size, amazing skills in blocking, and fabulous strength, he was chosen late. Pavel also had to struggle to fit into the league. He only managed to make 6 appearances between 2004 and 2005. He joined the Russian Super League in 2006 and has been playing there ever since, which also makes him one of the oldest basketball players currently in action. At number 9, it is Mark Eaton, 7 foot 4 inches. Mark Eaton is another retired American player and is among the tallest NBA players of all time. Throughout his career between 1982 and 1993, he was associated with the Utah Jazz, one of the best teams in NBA history. His height played an important role in making him one of the best defensive centers in the history of the NBA. He also holds the record for the most blocks in a single season, at 456, as well as a career average of blocked shots per game at 3.5. He earned the title of NBA Defensive Player of the Year twice during his career. Finally, Ralph Sampson, 7 foot 4 inches. Ralph Lee Sampson Jr. stands at the 10th position among the tallest NBA player in history. This retired American basketball player represented several teams throughout his career, but he earned his highest reputation with the Houston Rockets. He achieved the College Player of the Year title thrice in his career. Ralph also became the first to be selected in the 1983 draft of the NBA. He then earned the title of NBA Rookie of the Year, inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. Ralph was one of the most dependable among the leading point scorers in the NBA, but injuries led him to an untimely retirement. If we look at the top NBA players in terms of the playing positions, Kosta Perovic is the tallest forward of all time at 7 foot 2 inches, and Dan Lange is the tallest among NBA's small forwards at 6'11", and at 6'8", Steve Smith is the tallest shooting guard in NBA history. Well, those are the tallest players in the NBA. Who was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. That's it for this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and smash the like button. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. Catch us in the next video.